Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Now we will learn to write a short composition on dog. Most of you have pets, and I'm sure you love to keep a puppy as your pet. Yes? Now, children normally love pets, to have a little pet like a little puppy, and to help it to grow, feed and cuddle and take it for a walk. Now, the dogs are supposed to be man's best friend, and they are mainly flesh-eating animal, but there are also vegetarian animals. Now, there are different kinds of dogs, There are Pomeranians, there are German Shepherds, Labradors, all sorts of names, different types. And normally children fall in love with the different kinds of dogs. Now, dogs are faithful friend of man. And if you love a dog dearly, he gives back that love and he takes care of not only you, your surrounding, your home. Now, that is why, because of the faithfulness of the dog, police force all over the world use dogs to catch thieves. Okay? So, now we are going to write about dog. When you say you have a friend, you have a pet dog, then we say befriending. A dog means having a friend for life. That's why some people, when their dogs die or get sick, they cry. Because dog is like a member of the family, like one of the children in the family. And they're taken care of, well cared for, and the dog returns love for love. So they always say, you want to love someone dearly, love a dog. He will return 100% love. So we could write about the dog. The dog. When you say we are having a dog as a friend, we say befriending. Keeping dog as a friend means having a good, faithful friend for life. So the first is befriending. So first we can say befriending a dog means having a good and faithful friend for life. Friend for life. As long as he has life, he will be a good friend and he'll take care of you. So, when you write first, what will you write about? You'll say, dogs are man's good friend. Okay? Just like many animals, you'll say, a dog is always a faithful friend of man. So you will write, a dog is always a faithful friend of man. That's the first sentence you'll write about dog. Then what else? They say they are loyal. Their loyalty to man you cannot measure. So when you talk about a dog is always a faithful friend of man and a good and loyal, and it is always loyal to its master, loyal to its master. Who is a master? The person who trains and loves and takes complete charge. So, A dog is always a faithful friend of mine, and it is always loyal to his master. Then what else will you write? Most commonly kept pet in the world. It is, it is the most common. It is the most commonly kept. It is the most commonly kept pet in the world. Most children, neighbors, you ask, what's your pet? You will say it's a dog. Only thing, it will be different types of dog. What does the dog, keeping him in the house, what does it do to you? A dog, he guards, he loves, guards, and protects your life and your house. What does he do? He loves you. He loves, guards. He loves, guards, and protects. He loves, guards, and protects the house. What does the dog do? The dog loves you. He guards and protects the house where you live in. Then what else? For lonely people, people who are single, a man or a woman living single in the house, the best companion is a dog. So what will you say? It is, or he is a companion in loneliness. He is a companion in loneliness. Those who are alone. Then the dog is a member of your family. So you cannot just segregate him. He loves you, he guards and protects your house, and he is a companion in loneliness. Now, you say, he is a member of the family. He is a member of the family. Then what else will you say? What more? The food. The dog is normally a flesh-eating animal. He is a flesh-eating animal. But there are also dogs that are vegetarian. There are dogs who are vegetarians too. Now, what do you talk about his sense of smell? They say a dog has a strong sense of smell and loyalty, and he offers unconditional love. So now we are talking about his sense. He has a very strong sense of smell. Got a very strong sense of smell. The street dogs. Now when you talk about smell, you say the street dogs also, they also bark. The street dogs also bark at any stranger. The street dogs also bark at any stranger who enters their street. So generally dogs have strong sense of smell, but even the street dogs, they sense, and what do? They bark at any stranger who enters the street. Then there are different kinds of dogs, shapes and color and size. There are different. There are several kinds, several types and kinds of dogs. What else? It is good, they say, for children to love and care for a pet like dog. They say, for children, it is good. It is good to love and care for a pet, for a pet. It is good for children, it is good to love and care for a pet dog. They say in all countries they use a dog because of his sense of smell. I said they have a strong sense of smell. And approaching of strangers, they're very, very sensitive. So all police department, they do train dogs to catch criminals. So this is the short composition on dog. The dog. Befriending, that in keeping a dog as a friend. Huh? A good and faithful friend for life. Befriending a dog means having a good and faithful friend for life. Dog will not let you down. A dog is always a faithful friend of man. And it is always loyal to its master, who always taking care, feeding, training. The dog is always faithful to its master. It is the most commonly kept pet in the world. Most common. Any house you go, any place, it is the dog that is more common than other pets. He loves and guards and protects the house. He is a companion in loneliness. Sometimes there are single people, old people living in a house or a flat, and they have a pet dog. He is a good companion, a great friend, because they are lonely, they don't have children, they are alone, but dog seems to be a wonderful companion. He is a member of the family. Everyone treats the dog, the pet dog, as a member of the family, plays with it, feeds it, takes care of it. He is a flesh-eating animal. But there are dogs who are vegetarian too. They can manage. He has a very strong sense of smell. The street dogs also bark at any stranger who enters their street. There are several types of and kinds of dogs. For children, it is good to love and care for a pet dog. It is good feeling for them. It's good for them because taking care, looking after. And the children are safe because of the dog.